At the Titan's Tower, all the Titans gathered around. There is a party that is happening in the town next weekend, and I was hoping we could all go there, Cyborg said. Yay, a party! Beast Boy said as he hugged Tara. Will you go with me, Tara? Of course, Beast Boy. I will go with you to the party. Tara blushed as she smiled. Will you join me in the party, Raven? Robin asked. Of course, Robin. Raven said as Starfire gasped. Robin, how could you? I thought we... Starfire was cut off. We were never dating, Starfire. I was going to say it a couple of times after thinking it over and over, but I just couldn't. Robin stopped and trailed off. Couldn't what? That I trusted you? Robin, I thought we were dating! Starfire shouted in rage. Starfire, calm down. It's not what it looks like, Raven calmly says, trying to end the fight. Quiet, Raven. Robin, how could you cheat on me like this? Starfire said as she was beginning to have tears in her eyes. I didn't cheat on you, Robin shouted at Starfire. Liar! That's not the Robin I know of, Starfire said as she ran out of the living room of Titan's Tower. You've done it now, Tara growled. I was trying to keep this as a secret. Raven and I... Tara was soon cut off by Robin. You should have broken up with her. Why would you do this? Robin and Raven started... Tara and Robin started to fight when Cyborg and Beast Boy and Raven just stood there watching. Finally, Raven had enough. Quiet! Raven screamed at the top of her lungs as Tara and Starfire and Robin stopped fighting. Robin wasn't dating Starfire to begin with. She just didn't understand. Fighting over it will not do any good, Raven said, panting herself from screaming to stop the fighting between Tara and Robin. Then why is Robin saying he was dating Starfire? Tara asked. Well, I was saying that because I didn't want her to know that I didn't want to date her, and that we were just friends, but I was scared that she wouldn't understand, Robin said. Now look what I have done, Tara said. She was scared of the thought that she was going to get yelled at, but she didn't. So, you guys still going to the town party next week? Raven asked. Not after what happened. We could just go without Starfire. Tara replied. Maybe I'll talk to her and get this out so she can understand. I am her best friend, and she will understand what I'm trying to say. Raven walked out of the living room and knocked on Starfire's room. She then opened her door to see Starfire crying. Starfire, I just want to talk, Raven said. About what? Were you dating Robin behind my back? Forget it, Raven. You're not my friend. You're evil like any other villain. Raven was just shocked at what Starfire said. I'm not a villain, Starfire. I wasn't dating Robin behind my back. He just said the reason why he said that was you were dating him was that he wanted to be your friend. Raven said, rubbing Starfire's back. Maybe you're right, Raven. Maybe it's best that you're his girl, Starfire said, calming down. He just wanted me and... We're sorry for the trouble we've caused this meltdown. We didn't want to hurt you, but we kinda got on the wrong side and things went downhill, Raven replied as she walked out of Starfire's room. Raven? Starfire called as Raven turned around. I was wrong about you and Robin. You're both meant to be together. Now go get him, girl. Raven smiled at Starfire as Raven walked down the hall to go to the bathroom to get herself ready. She locked the door to the bathroom. You can do this, Raven. This is your date with destiny. You can do this, Raven said as she splashed her face with water. Then Robin walked in the bathroom. I thought I locked it, she said. I've always have ways of locking locked doors. I bet Starfire calmed down, Robin said. Yeah, she was wrong about the situation. We were meant to be together, Raven said. Wow, she didn't freak out and yell and screamed over you over it? She must have fought it over a couple of times. Robin then hugs Raven close to him. So you're still up for that party in downtown? Robin asked. Yeah, where that's the party being held at, Raven asked him. You remember when I had to take Kitten to a junior prom? Robin asked. Oh, that was a while back then, Robin. I don't remember that, Raven replied as she was scratching her eye as she had something in her eye. It was on a cruise boat. I'll show you on Friday, Robin said as Raven agreed. On Friday, Robin was at the cruise being dropped off by Cyborg. Have fun with Raven, Robin, and I'll see you guys later, Cyborg said. Thanks for the ride, Cyborg. Take care, Robin said, as Cyborg and the T-Cars sped off. I sure hope Raven shows up. The party will start soon. Did someone say they're waiting for a party animal? Raven asked as Robin looked to see Raven, in shapeshift form of a lioness showing off in a romantic way. Raven, why are you a lioness? Robin asked in surprise as the lioness rubbed on Robin's legs for love. Well, since I'm a party animal, who says I can't be a lioness on this lovely night? The lioness then stood on his hind legs and placed a flower on Robin's suit. And this lady needs something, Robin said as he put a corsage on Raven's wrist. Aw, Robin, you're so sweet, the lioness said as she hugged him. Robin knew that he was going to have a lion it was odd to have a lion standing on its hind legs. How can this lioness stand on her hind legs? Robin asked as Starfire shapeshifts back into her normal self. What? Never seen a lion do that before? Raven asked as she walks with Robin up on the cruise ship, and they found their table within minutes. I talked to Starfire the truth, and she finally accepts the fact that we're both meant to be together. She thought that we were dating her behind her back, but I finally explained to her, and she finally understood. I was able to get her to calm down, though, Robin said firmly. Well, that's good. I was worried that she might freak out or at least hurt you, even if she doesn't mean to, Robin replied. By the way, Raven, nice dress. Raven smiled at her compliment by Robin about her dress. Thanks, Robin. You're handsome, Raven replied as Robin kissed her forehead. You're such a sweetheart, Robin, even if you could be an ass sometimes. Raven joked as she started laughing. At least I'm a smartass, Robin added as he started laughing too. After their dinner at the party, Raven looked at Robin smiling. You sure you eat like a lion, but you always be the Raven inside and out, Robin said. There was a slow dance playing. Want to dance? Robin asked as Raven took her hand, or should I say boyfriend lover, and they both walked over to the dance floor. I love to dance with you, Raven said, as she was transforming into a Giselle, and blushed. Sorry, I shapeshift every time I get excited or when I really like someone, Raven said as her cheeks turned red when she blushed. No, it's okay, Raven. You're pretty that way, he said. As Raven danced with Robin on the dance floor, the two were dancing when a guy and a girl was also dancing as well. They saw Raven and Robin not far from where they were dancing. Is that Giselle from Zootopia? The man asked his girlfriend. Awesome, she looks cool even though she is a teen titan that shapeshifts into anything, replied the girl. Robin held Raven close to him. There's something I have to ask about us, Robin stated. Yeah? Raven asked. Since it is now time for me to say this, we have been hanging out for a lot, and I've kissed you a few times and hugged you more than ever. I want to ask you this, Robin, Raven said, as Raven shapeshifts into a primal lioness. Getting excited again, Robin? Sorry, I will try to control my shapeshifting powers. Raven blushed again, followed by a chuckle from Robin. It's okay, Raven. I want to say this. Will you be my girlfriend for always and forever? Robin asked. Oh, of course, Robin. How could I say no to someone who I have known for as long as I can remember? I'll be your girlfriend now and forever. Never want to be with anyone but you, Raven said as she kissed Robin. He was surprised by Raven's kiss. When all of a sudden, with the flow and he kissed her. I'm sorry, I didn't. Raven panicked a bit when Robin hushed her down. Then Kitten saw them. Robbie Poo! How could you ever date her over me? Kitten screamed as a primal lioness, and then attacks Kitten. Raven blocks Kitten's way out. You will never get away with this, Kitten, Raven roars as Fang, who is Kitten's ex-boyfriend, shows up. Then the two began fighting them for a while. Then Kitten was held down by Raven, who is a primal, fearless lioness, started to bite Kitten in the neck areas till Robin pulls Raven off of her, as the police showed up and took Fang and Kitten away. Calm yourself, girl. Kitten and Fang are now being taken to jail, Robin said as he stroked the lioness's fur, and Raven calms down and shapeshifts back to her normal self, starts breathing heavily. You okay? He asked. Yeah, I'm so done with that Kitten girl, she said as she stood up to help with Robin. And now for this year's prom king and queen are Robin and Raven. Raven was shocked what the announcer said. I guess one more dance wouldn't hurt, Robin said as he dances with Raven, until Raven flew herself and Robin home. At home, Raven and Robin were both very tired. How was prom? Starfire asked. Fun, to be honest, Star. Well, Kitten and Fang showed up and tried to kick our asses, but Raven showed Kitten that she is my girl, Robin replied. Yeah, I did. Wait till I see Kitten again. I could totally rip her ass to shreds, Raven growled. Calm down, girlie. You don't need to get yourself all worked up again, Robin said as he stroked Raven's hair. I'm sorry, I'm just surprised to see her again, Raven replied. There is something fishy going on here, Starfire said. Really, what is it? Robin asked. I don't know, but it feels like someone or something is watching us. Cyborg did say someone hacked into the computer system and got into my personal information, Starfire said. Really? Who on earth would do such a thing like that? Robin asked. I have no clue. It could be someone like Gizmo, Slade. Robin stopped when Starfire he said Slade's name. Would Slade do something like this? If he did, we'll have to find him and track him down, Robin said. He hated Slade throughout his life. I could kill Slade now if I had the chance, Raven said. We'll have to find out more about this thing going on later. Right now it is very late and we're all tired and need our rest, Robin yawned. I agree. We'll solve this sometime tomorrow, Raven replied. Good night, friends, Starfire said as she fell asleep in her room, as Raven and Robin fell asleep in their own rooms. The next day, Raven was spending time with Robin in the living room when the doorbell rang. It was Trigon. Hey, Raven, he said, as he saw Raven with Robin. What do you want, Trigon? After you try to kill my friends? Raven asked as she crossed her arms. I am here to say this. I'm sorry. I regret everything that I have done to hurt your friends. What is in the past is in the past. I didn't know it was wrong, and I wanted to see my daughter. I promise from now on I will leave you and your friends alone, Trigon said. Thank you, Trigon, Raven replied. But I will warn you, I still don't trust you. Trigon then disappeared after Raven said that. Was that Trigon? Robin asked. Yes, it was, and he said that he was going to leave us alone, Raven replied. That's great to hear. He was a real pain to us, Robin replied. Yeah, and I think we should. Raven was cut off when her phone began ringing, and it was her mother. She answered the phone. Hello? She asked on the phone. Hello, Raven. How's my sweet daughter? Did your father give you any hard trouble? Asked her mother on the phone. Nope, he finally said he was going to leave me and my friends alone for a change. Funny enough, he never said that in my life, but I still don't trust him, Raven replied on the phone. Well, would you care to join me for a lunch date tomorrow? Elrella asked. Yeah, why yes, mother. I can introduce you to my boyfriend, Raven replied. Her mother was surprised after what Raven said to her on the phone. You have a boyfriend? I would like to see him. He is invited to our lunch date tomorrow around 1 p.m., Elrella said. You're right. That works great, Mom. See you at 1, replied Raven as she hung up the phone. So what did your mother say? Robin asked as Raven put her phone away. Well, she said that she would like to have a lunch date with me, so she wants to meet you, Raven said to Robin. I am nervous about meeting your mother, Raven, although you have told me about her being such a caring mother to you, Robin replied as he and Raven walked down the hallway to the living room to see Beast Boy and Cyborg playing video games. She wants to meet you, Robin, and I promise that she is better than my father. Raven then pulled Robin close to her as she looked at Robin. Don't worry, she won't hurt you. Raven and Robin went to Azarath, where Raven was born and raised, so they looked to see Elrella at the restaurant. Elrella! Raven ran up to her mother and gave her a hug. My child, Elrella said, as she returned the hug to her daughter. I am so glad we got together today. And now tell me, who is your boyfriend? Okay, mother, Raven giggled as she invited Robin to be present in her place. I would like to introduce you to my boyfriend, Robin. He is the leader of the Titans, and he and I started dating recently. Raven pulled Robin into her arms. Hey, Robin replied and blushed as he looked at Elrella. You have some nice place, and sorry about that, I'm just shy. Thank you. I gave birth to my daughter here and raised her on my own. Elrella brought her daughter closer to her brought her boyfriend and Raven her lunch. They all sat down and started talking. Elrella explained about the history of Raven in her hometown. Trigon wanted her to be evil, but she made the right choices to help those in need. Well, that's why the Guardians almost killed her? Robin asked. Yes, and it was a very harsh time after her birth, Elrella explained. But I had said to them to protect her from Trigon. Elrella then looked at Robin. I hope that you'll protect my daughter, and you better not let me down, Elrella said with a firm voice. Mother, you don't need to worry about him, Raven replied to her mother. He does a lot for me, and he does care about his friends and me. Well, that's why a good boyfriend would do, Elrella said, as Robin and Raven both took a sip of their drinks. Such a happy ending to see the two get together. It would be a fine place at Titan's Tower to raise children. With that being said, Raven and Robin both ended up coughing as they choke on their drinks. It's a bit early for that, Elrella, Robin said, as he and Raven finished coughing. Maybe someday we'll think of that. I understand, Robin. It's a pleasure to meet you, Elrella replied. Raven, you're such a good friend, and that is the way I raised you. All of a sudden, Robin's communicator started ringing, and he picked it up. Cyborg? Robin asked in confusion. He could tell that Cyborg had a worried expression. What's the trouble? He asked. Slade is up to something, and I think we overheard his plan, Cyborg said to Robin. You and Raven better get to the tower ASAP, he said. Alright, we'll be there as soon as we finish our lunch date, Robin replied. Alright, enjoy your lunch date with Raven, and then we'll get down to business, Cyborg said, as Robin looked at Raven and Elrella. Raven, there's trouble at the tower, Robin said. If you need to go right now, that's very understandable, Elrella said to Raven and Robin. Cyborg says we can finish lunch, then go, Robin said to Elrella. After Robin and Raven had their lunch day with Elrella, they teleported back to Titan's Tower. When Raven and Robin got back to Titan's Tower, everyone was gathered around the living room. So Slade is up to something, Beast Boy and I found out, Terra said. Go on, Terra, Robin replied, as Terra took a deep breath and sighed. Beast Boy and I were on a date when we saw him. I saw that he was dressed himself up as a man in his 30s. He was talking to himself, which was weird, that villains talk to themselves, Terra began. However, he did have a plot plan to destroy us. After that being said, Terra, the Titans gasped. Well, as usual, I expected that, Robin replied. The question is, how will he destroy us? Cyborg asked, as Terra looked at the computer with the audio file. This audio file will tell us how Slade will destroy us all. We need to warn you beforehand, Terra replied as she moved the mouse and clicked on the audio file and played the sounds. Well, Titans, if you are listening to this, because shit's gonna hit the fan. Big time. Now, let me explain on what my plan is. My plan is going to destroy you all. Now, I am going to kidnap all one of you, and then the Titans can all get to me, and when you're in my lair, I will destroy you all. After that, the audio clip ended, and the Titans were shocked. Why would he kidnap one of us? Beast Boy asked. I guess he just wants to lure us into his lair just to kill us all, Raven suggested, the idea of what Slade wanted to do. We'll have to keep an eye on each other, Robin said to his friends. We need to find a plan to attack him and be rid of Slade forever.